Hey everybody, Mr. Thompson here. I'm here to share you with your weekly message. So, weekly message for this week is going to be communication. All right, this is a really important one, especially being at home, and especially if you guys are at home all the time with each other. Communication is key, very key. You guys need to be focusing on this entire week, and hopefully for the rest of your lives too. So, talking from a kid's perspective, if you guys need help with something, what do? You ask for it, right? You got to communicate that you need help. Sometimes you don't want to ask for help, or sometimes you don't even care, and maybe it was homework that you were supposed to get done, and you didn't get it done because you didn't ask for help, or let your parents know that you needed help, right? That's something really important. Maybe you had plans with a friend, and you invited them over, but you forgot to tell mom and dad, and all of a sudden your friend shows up, and mom and dad weren't expecting it. Mom and dad were like still in bed or something. I don't know. All right, that's something you got to communicate to your family so you're on the same page. Communication is respectful to each other. A lot of times we just don't think about it, right? The more you let your family know about your life, your schedule, your questions, the better off it's going to be. People are going to be less cranky with you. Things are going to be smoother. You're going to get what you want because you're communicating, right? Parent perspective, a lot of times our kids, we assume that they know what they're supposed to do. We assume that they are doing certain things, and we assume that they might know what's going on throughout the day, throughout the week, and a lot of times it's just not the case. You guys already know that, right? Sometimes it's just not they are not on board, and we forget to sometimes verbally communicate that, right? A lot of times we just kind of assume or say like, well, hey, you should have known this because so and so and so and so, when we could have just communicated it to them, right? We could have skipped all those steps in between and just said, hey, this is what's going on, this is what I need you doing, and this is what I expect for the week. Setting those expectations, communicating those expectations, even if it's just certain things like, hey, I expect you to go have some free time right now. All right, sure, you're right. Sometimes if you don't tell your kids that, sometimes they go and have fun, and sometimes they're like, well, I should have been doing this. Or if you give them that time where they are supposed to be having fun and communicating that they are supposed to, can be really stress relieving for some kids as well. So we want to make sure that communication is key at home, and you guys are talking to each other about everything. All right, I'm serious, everything. All right, the more you communicate, the better your lives are going to run, and the less hiccups and grouchiness and angry you guys are going to be. If at any point this week you find yourself getting really upset and something didn't go the way you wanted it to go, I want you to take a look, and I want you to see, was there something that you could have communicated to make things a little bit easier for whatever it is that made you upset. All right, and 9 times out of 10, almost guaranteed that you probably could have done something a little bit different or a little bit better as far as communicating. So that's my challenge for this week. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye.